Andres. Today I'm going to show you how to solve two-step word problem. Okay? Always remember your work habits. You read it 3 times. Read the word problem 3 times, and then you circle your keywords. Are you ready? So Tony and Fred sold bags of cookies. Each bag had 7 cookies. Tony sold 5 bags of cookies. Fred sold 3 bags of cookies. What is the total number of cookies Tony and Fred sold? So, Tony and Fred sold bags of cookies. Each bag had 7 cookies. Tony sold 5 bags of cookies. Fred sold 3 bags of cookies. What is the total number of cookies Tony and Fred sold? Now, on my third reading, I'm going to circle all my keywords or the important information to help me solve my word problem. So, Tony and Fred sold bags of cookies. Each bag had 7 cookies. Tony sold 5 bags, and Fred sold 3 bags of cookies. Okay, so I'm going to underline my question. What is the total number of cookies Tony and Fred sold? Now, I saw the words total number. It could only mean 2 things. It could mean it will be, my operation would be addition, or it would mean multiplication. Is that correct? So, there are 2 ways to show this word problem. Okay? You can draw a picture and or write your equation. So, what I'm gonna do, I'll show you how to how to draw a picture for this word problem. So, Tony sold 5 bags of cookies. I'm gonna draw Tony, just not to, just to make sure that I know how much, or this would help me not to get so confused. Tony sold 5 bags, so I'm gonna draw the bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is Fred. I'm gonna draw Fred. And then Fred sold bags of cookies. So remember, the problem says each bag had 7 cookies. So what I'm going to do, I'll put 7, or you could draw your, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. But it's going to be easier. Okay, and you could just keep counting later. And then we already know that Fred sold 3 bags, and we put 7 cookies in each bag, right? So as you can see, they have this one has 5 groups, and in each group there are 7. Fred has 3 groups, and each group has 7. So what I could do is I could write an equation for this one. Okay, so for Tony sold 5 bags, and in each bag there are 7. And if you are going to do your skip counting, that would be 7, 14, 21, 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one, it would be 35. So I will say that Tony sold 35 cookies. All right, now let's go to Fred. Fred has 3 bags, so that's the number of groups, 3 groups of 7. And we already have here our skip counting. So only up to 3, 1, 2, 3. So that would mean that Fred sold 21 cookies. But I'm not going to stop there, because it says, the word problem says, what is the total number of cookies Tony and Fred sold? So that would mean I would have to add Tony's cookies and the number of cookies that Fred sold. So I will put here 35 plus 21. 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. And Tony and Fred sold 56 cookies. So I'm going to write that down. Tony and Fred, because remember, we always write our answer in complete statement. Tony and Fred sold 56 cookies in all. Does that make sense? So you have 2 steps. First, you do multiplication. for both, and then you do your addition to know how many cookies Tony and Fred sold in total. All right, guys. Study your lessons well. Thank you. Bye-bye.